What's up, one-tonners? Welcome to Tip Tuesday. We're going to talk about my bait tank bucket filter. So I had to order a lot of this stuff. You're going to have to experiment and fit in and figure out what works best for you. But rule of thumb from what I saw online for bucket filters, your intake, whatever size intake you're going to get, and that's what the pump is supplying to this. You want your outtake or your overflow to be double the size. So I have 3/4 PVC. I'll talk about this here in a minute. 3/4 intake, and I got, this is probably overkill, like a 2-inch what's gonna flow out of it. So I ordered some bulkheads. So make sure you guys Google some bulkheads. I don't remember exactly where I got these. Probably on Amazon. But pretty much you drill a hole, comes with a gasket on one side and a threaded part on the other, and your PVC adapters fit in it. So this bulkhead, and I'll explain in a minute why I got it drilled off to the side, because I don't know exactly what this is called, but this is how I did mine, just as like an overflow one. So your bulkhead's on. I got this fitting separate, but this is glued in, so I can't take it apart. It's threaded to go on the inside of this. This is threaded on the outside and on the inside. You can get them however. You can order these bulkheads not threaded on the inside and just put PVC in there. Honestly, I accidentally ordered it like this, and I made it work, because that's how you do it. Adapt, improvise, and overcome. So that thread's in there. That's my overflow of it. And I got my lid, and I drilled it in the center for my intake. Now this was a separate fitting because I use a garden hose. And again, this is not rocket science. You just need to make use of what you got. And I had a bunch of garden hose, so that's why I use that. Again, same type of bulkhead, but a smaller one. This threads on. This piece separate threads on. I can't take it out because I don't know why. And then this is my intake. It goes down to this T with a T connection and two 3/4 22.5s. And that's going to be in the bottom of the bucket, so that's going to make it swirl around. And I did that just so it didn't pump straight in and a bunch of gunk get caught like dead center of everything. So like the debris that it sucks into the filter, it's not going to sit just in the bottom. That swirl is going to help keep it stirred up and then go up through the different filtration. So to show you what I'm adding to this and what it was, got lava rock. Now this stuff you can find in the grilling section of Walmart or Lowe's, and that is just the surface area for the bacteria to grow on. You go to the dollar store and get these pan scrubbies. I don't know how many packs I got, but I got a decent amount. I just cleaned all these out. Didn't clean them out like crazy because it's gonna take a while for that bacteria to grow back up in them. There's that. And then I'm adding these for like a coarse filtration. All this is you can go, and I got this basic filter. It's like a custom fit. You can trim it. I got 2 of them, and I only needed 1. Cut 3 of these out of there, and I'm gonna add those in. So I'm gonna kick it over to my GoPro and show you guys on there that point of view, me putting it in the filter and getting it ready to go back in the tank. One other thing, this is just something I had laying around. It looks weird, but you'll see what it does. So when this is in the bottom of the bucket, this is gonna keep the scrubbies and those lava rocks from sitting around and getting in the way of this water coming in. That's just something I'm adding now. Hopefully it works. So this is an experimentation thing, and I'm learning as we go. And it's hot, like disgustingly, uncomfortably hot. But we're here. So this is gonna be a little complicated. So essentially the water will fill up and overflow into this tube. And I got my filter positioned over top of my tank. So if that's ever an issue, which I don't think it will be, of it clogging up, and if it's ever an issue of it clogging up and overflowing, which I doubt it will be, it'll just spill right back into the tank. So forcing this guy down in here. And I should have done this first. Take it back out. There we go. That's that. What I end up doing, I'm going to probably end up stacking it in that bucket. I forgot one other piece. Okay. So instead of, let's get that back down in there better. And I'm just going to stack these in there. Now I'm putting these down first so the lava rocks don't fall down in there. I don't know that it matters where these are placed. If you're wondering, and now I'm gonna add the lava rocks. See, there's no science to it. Just gonna even it out. Okay, same with these. This one fits the best, so I'll probably put that on last. But what's cool about this, so I make a couple cuts, and I have to cut that a little bit more. And that should slide over top of that. Now this filtration I'm adding to catch some of the bigger. There. Do this one a little different. I'm just gonna Pac-Man it. Oh yeah, that's better. And one more, I believe. All right, so I got a little bit of play with that. All right, we're gonna try this again. Tighten it down. I cut off that other piece of hose because it was kind of stretched out. It's gripping a little bit tighter. Okay. Go ahead and submerge it. Where I want it. Which is about right there. Get this on there. Hose clamp's probably overkill for this side. But I'll do it anyway just because I don't want it popping off and spraying water all over my basement. And we got one more to do. And that's up underneath here. Moment of truth. There we go. That's how I had it last time. Now that hose will find itself back to where it was. Now, this is gonna pump the water up into here and fill up and start overflowing into my pipe. Let's see if I did it. That's my bucket filter. Now I'm gonna probably let this run empty for the rest of the day, come back down and see how it looks, and then I'm gonna add my fish in. So thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the content. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm ready to go. See you. Bye.
Look, I had it pointing the wrong way. Look at it, there's a fish in there.